told. I've got my problems too.
It is 1 PM. I'm out on the bike finally, after spending most of this morning trying to fix my computer. We're out on a quick spin to Giro with Amy and Bailey.
Come on.
Bailey's back.
Yep.
He's wearing a green hat.
Summer.
Is that what you do in summer? You wear a green hat?
Yeah. That's it.
Amy,
Yes,
this is the exact location where the phone died.
it is, isn't it? Except there was a bench here before. I'm feeling a bit more secure because I can do this and it doesn't hit the ground.
Yeah, careful you don't drop it and smash it even more.
To them already, and they'll probably find like 1,000 things wrong with it.
Since when did you not like being on camera, Bailey?
I don't know what to say. I've got no material to give.
No, you're trying to get a new bike, aren't you?
Trying to sell a bike.
Trying to sell a bike.
Maybe.
There you go.
Sell a bike, yeah.
This would be a good place
Shit
to
road bike that
advertise
no one
it.
wants.
Stop it.
It's alright. It's alright. It's Condor Fratello.
Campag?
Yeah. Dirty Campag. That works fine if you like Campag. Yeah, cheap, hit me up.
Link in description.
What song, if you've got to choose, maybe your YouTubers can come up with a song here. Lemony, Mr. Lemony over there.
Yeah.
Singing a song, isn't he?
What song is he whistling? What do you think? Of all the songs, he's having a good time.
Do you have an answer prepared here?
I'm not
Or
sure
are you
yet.
just-
I'm still
have you-
trying to think of if I was a lemon, my name was Lemony, what kind of song would I be whistling to myself? So yeah, come up with your answers. Put them in the comments. What song is Mr. Lemony whistling?
And there'll be one winner.
One winner. You get nothing.
I enjoyed my time at Giro very much.
What
I've
should we
had
do now?
so much caffeine that my brain feels
I'm
like it's
shaking
vibrating.
slightly.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think I always underestimate how much caffeine is actually in those Karma Colas.
Is there any? I thought there was none.
No, I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit. It's made my brain feel quite.
Well, you are dancing and have been for
Shiny.
the last 30 seconds. Just a quick pit stop at home, get some food in, and then back out on the bike. Ah, it's George the Bowling Ball Gory.
What's on telly tonight?
How are you?
I'm fine. Is it Love Island?
And his sleepy eyes, are they really closed? One might bleeding tears are.
Dude, my bike's not working.
I think it's because your Di2 is about 5 years old.
Well, yeah, but it's still like that. I hate you.
What's up?
What is going on, mate?
What's up, Francis CK channel peeps?
You've been in Belgium for the last week.
I wish I'd been there for a week. It was actually only 2 days, but you know, in the 2 days we were there, we squeezed in the most we could possibly have done.
What did you do?
Including 2 Kermesse races back to back, an evening in a restaurant, an evening in a bar, and of course sampling the best Belgium has to offer, which is
Beer.
frites and mayonnaise, and of course beer. Disappointing, to be honest. I managed to puncture. I pinch flatted, and that was about 2 hours into the race, which was pretty disappointing, really. I was not happy, as you can imagine. Yeah, day 2 was slightly better, really. Felt a bit better. I was there with my teammate Matthew.
Where'd you come? Where'd you come? Where'd you come?
The final position wasn't that great. It was 22nd, but the fact that
Belgian racing is really hard.
we rode across to the break and then made the break of the day, and then kind of I attacked with 1.2 kilometers to go or something like that. It was the last bend, and they all kind of hesitated and looked at each other, and I got like a considerable gap of about 50 meters, and I was like, you know, I was in my tuck, like as aero as I can get, and I was like, man, I've got this.
Did you do the thing where you put your hands inside of your jersey?
No, I didn't. That's not. It's
Not for racing.
Not very aero. I mean, it
It
is.
is.
but
You got
it's-
no hands.
Yeah, but it's upright. I was anyway. Yeah, I got caught with like 300 meters to go, which was really disappointing because I could almost taste it. You know, I can't be too disappointed, but it is disappointing. But I will be back. Belgium, watch out.
You know how I sometimes have a topic for videos?
Yes.
Today, I don't have a topic. I've just decided that we should make this video about training and how complicated it's got to be. Because you know Tobias,
Tobias.
his training is so complicated. He forwarded me his training plan,
Yeah.
and it is just like he has to spend half an hour memorising it just before.
Yeah, I don't do that. I've been racing for like 12 years. I've been riding a bike for almost 16. For me, I've done so many seasons now. I don't need a coach. For me, coaches just put me backwards. I know what to do. I'm not one of those people that need motivation in the morning to go out and do the session. I know what I need to do. Go out and do it. And for me, coaching myself, this is one of the best seasons I've had in a long time, and simply due to the fact that I'm my own boss. I can do what I want. I can wake up and do the training that I feel as if I need to do.
And it doesn't have to be massively complicated.
It doesn't have to be massively complicated. But saying that, most riders haven't been racing for 15 years, and they do need some kind of structure.
Do you reckon it's like...
You know, there's a middle ground, I think.
Yeah.
There's a middle ground.
Do you reckon people like things to be complicated because it gives them something to concentrate on? Could that be a factor?
I mean, for me, I'm really not a numbers person. I really hate it. I couldn't sit there and memorise, 5 minutes at that. My brain just blows up. For me, I just like to go out and go hard. Yeah, okay, I'll do like 5 times 5 or something.
Some sweet spot.
Yeah, a bit of sweet spot. But yeah, all these numbers, they mean nothing to me. You don't need that.
So back when I was racing properly, my training was fairly simple. If I remember, Pete Hawkins used to set my training diary. I can go back and find it, but it was predominantly sweet spot and VO2 max efforts and then zone 2. And it was all very specific. There wasn't much like grey area.
The thing is, once you've done all your winter training, you've done 20 hours a week for months and months, you get to the race season, you're doing these races which are so hard, you can kind of just get away
With racing?
on doing your racing, and then the rest of the week,
bad, isn't it?
maybe you do a crit. The rest of the week are pretty much cafe rides.
Do you reckon the riders who are racing every week and just getting fit from that could be better if they weren't doing that and
No.
targeting specific races in a year?
I don't think so.
No?
I think well, maybe a little bit, but I think every rider has a limit, and I think if I continue doing all of these 5 minute, I race every weekend. I race sometimes twice a week.
You get
can't-
fit from the racing?
You can't do that and the training. You just can't do it. You'll blow up. Pedal. Solid zone 2. Okay. Nice one. See you in a bit. Bye. Bye.
Is that your mum making you dinner?
Some PC shit. Yeah, my mother is making me dinner.
Was it something like the tallest cyclist?
World's tallest cyclist?
World's tallest cyclist.
Not clickbait.
Not camera shy at all.
Hello. You're right, he's not camera shy.
This is Jackson, who is my 10-year-old. He's my pension. He's going to be riding the tour in I don't know how many years. 8 years time.
3 years time?
We've got a new bike, haven't we, Jax? Which we are testing out, and we're going to try and see if you can climb on it, because we're going to Europe for a long time, and we want to be able to peel away from his brother and sister and climb, basically, on some of the famous ascents. And I don't know, you'd know, or some of your viewers would definitely know, just by looking at that little group set, whether we can climb on that.
The test is if you can drop him, you're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I might need pushing if I fall.
But you're on camera, so you can't get. You got to do it on your own.
You're not going to fall?
No, don't worry. I'll be there.
I fell once into the.
It was amazing. He was halfway up. It's the first time he ever tried it. He was going, and he slowed down, yeah? And then he just went.
Watch out.
Good dunk.
So Jackson's just playing games with you, right?
He's going to attack you in a bit.
Look at that. He's so small. It's so funny. Like, he's so small, but he's like a coiled jungle cat. You watch him pounce in a minute. Because he knows that he's an ex-pro. Well, he's still a current pro. I don't know.
Well, Lawrence is.
Lawrence, yeah. I bet you he'll go for it in a minute. He's just playing the whole I'm a 9-year-old and I'm cute thing.
Yeah.
He's got such a little heart. So he has these sort of moments of intense activity and then he's just gone. I mean, listen to us. You know,
breathing.
take the mickey, but it always gets me, this hill. I don't know what it is. It's so short.
Jackson, how do you feel about your win?
I just wiped my nose on my hand. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
See you later, man.
I'm going to give it to him now. Top riding. I don't know if I agree with your tactics of pretending there was a deer behind us and attacking us, but whatever.
Very questionable behaviour.
Lawrence.
So, until next time.
That chilled out day was just what I needed. Feeling so much better now. Making the most of the weather too. Tomorrow's supposed to be rainy. So, that's a pretty bright light. Talking a little bit about training with Lawrence was interesting and only reinforced the points I had. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to dig out my old training plans that Pete Hawkins, my old coach, made for me. We'll see, looking back at them, just how complicated they were. If I remember rightly, they were very easy to follow. Consistency and intensity was the key. And obviously, as Lawrence said, there's a lot of damage limitation involved when it comes to racing as well. When you're racing every week, even a couple of times a week, you can very quickly end up doing too much if you're trying to train on top. And a lot of riders will purely race themselves fit and stay that way for a whole season. Is this the right way to go about it? Probably not. Thank you once again for watching the video today. See you guys tomorrow.